The COVID-19 pandemic was a time of immense global change. Lockdowns, social distancing, and the constant fear of illness created huge stress. People worried about their health, their jobs, and their loved ones. This prolonged period of uncertainty and fear took a significant toll on mental health worldwide. Studies show a sharp rise in anxiety and depression during the pandemic. The loss of loved ones, social isolation, and economic hardship were major contributing factors. Many people struggled to cope with these unprecedented challenges. The pandemic also exacerbated existing mental health issues. People with pre-existing conditions like OCD and PTSD often found their symptoms worsening. Access to mental health services became limited, creating further barriers to care. The impact of the pandemic on mental health was profound and far-reaching, highlighting the urgent need for increased awareness and support. The world after COVID-19 is different. The pandemic has left its mark on our mental health. We see new trends emerging as we adapt to this new normal. One significant trend is the increased openness about mental health. The pandemic forced us to confront these issues. People are more willing to talk about their struggles. Another trend is the rise of telehealth. Virtual therapy and counseling became essential during lockdowns. This increased access to mental health services, even for those in remote areas. However, the demand for mental health services outweighs the supply. Many people still face long wait times and limited access to care. Addressing this gap is crucial for post-pandemic recovery. Faced with the pandemic's challenges, people found different ways to cope. Some turned to unhealthy habits like increased alcohol consumption or excessive screen time. However, many discovered positive coping mechanisms. One popular coping strategy was connecting with nature. Spending time outdoors, even for short periods, proved beneficial for mental well-being. People found solace in walks, gardening, and simply enjoying fresh air and sunlight. Another helpful strategy was staying connected with loved ones. Virtual calls, online games, and social media helped bridge the physical distance. Maintaining these connections provided a sense of belonging and support. Many people also turned to mindfulness and meditation. These practices helped manage anxiety, improve focus, and promote emotional regulation. Online resources and apps made these techniques easily accessible. Section 4. Silver linings and storm clouds. Positive and negative impacts on mental health. The pandemic's impact on mental health wasn't entirely negative. It also brought about some positive changes. The increased awareness and open discussions surrounding mental health are significant developments. The pandemic also forced us to reevaluate our priorities. Many people realized the importance of self-care, connection, and finding joy in simple things. This shift in perspective can have lasting positive effects. However, the pandemic's negative impacts cannot be ignored. The rise in mental health issues, limited access to care, and ongoing economic anxieties continue to pose challenges. It's crucial to acknowledge both the positive changes and the ongoing struggles. This balanced view will guide us in addressing the long-term mental health consequences of the pandemic. Section 5. Charting a course: practical strategies for mental well-being today. Navigating the post-pandemic world requires proactive steps towards mental well-being. Here are some practical strategies to prioritize your mental health. First, prioritize sleep, exercise, and a balanced diet. These basic pillars of physical health are equally crucial for mental well-being. Next, limit news consumption and social media use. Constant exposure to negative news and online comparisons can fuel anxiety and stress. Engage in activities you enjoy. Make time for hobbies, passions, and activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Finally, seek professional help when needed. Don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist or counselor if you're struggling. There's no shame in asking for help. Section 6. A brighter horizon. Cultivating hope and resilience for the future. The COVID-19 pandemic tested our collective resilience. It highlighted the importance of mental well-being and the need for accessible support systems. While the journey to recovery may be long, there is hope. By acknowledging the challenges, embracing positive changes, and implementing practical strategies, we can navigate the post-pandemic world with greater resilience. Let's continue to prioritize mental health, support one another, and build a future where everyone has the tools and resources to thrive.